Oh my god. Uh... So apparently bonk means fart in Polish. Very interesting. All right, here we go. Spawning up at the top left, it is Streamer Zone's Geralt. In the red. And his opponent spawning down in the bottom right, it is Jumi on the account Mega Bonk. I should have cannon rushed. I mean, yeah. Always. Always. You should always cannon rush. If you got a choice between cannon rush and not, and you're up against the Protoss, the answer is always cannon rush. I'm just going to make some adjustments here. Increase the cursor size, disable mouse scroll, and lower drag scroll speed. There you go. No scout because I lose to proxy robo anyway. Wump wump. Sag. Proxy Robo's been real dominant in this here meta. Real dominant. But we're not going to see it here. Adept Sentry. One of the combos you almost never see out of the double gateway. Double Stalker. Stalker Sentry. Single Sentry. Double Adept, obviously. Even Adept Stalker has become rather common. But Adept Sentry is one of the rarest ones to see. Jumi having a little bit of fun with it. Double Stalker Stargate into Expand out of Geralt. And Geralt's actually going to let the pylon finish. Okay. I do enjoy the banter quite a bit. Now, the Adept did not get spotted. There's a chance. Okay, well, Geralt's... Oh, okay, Geralt's just going to make his job easy for himself. Oh, pylon. Ah, the sentry or the probe gets the kill. That's sick. He actually does get a good defense. The two stalkers out in time to deal with Geralt's two stalker. This is really nice. This is really, really nice. So only has two players. Well, there will be more players joining. Welcome, Klaus Dog. Welcome, welcome. Adept will get killed off on the other side of the map, but shows the four stalkers, or third and fourth. This is Jumi, by the way. His name is not actually Megabonk. To Zlati on an Oracle. He's right. He missed it, but he's right. Yeah, this is part of the OSC King of the Hill. Ha! Oh, no, no. Oh, Jumi. Okay. Well, oh, force fields. One more. Traps them all. Oh, that's going to be good. That is going to be really good for Jumi. Geralt is going to lose every stalker. I think he only killed one of his opponents. Did he get a sentry as well? Going for the recall is crazy, but he does land a big stasis trap. Wait, did... Oh, no, he only killed a sentry. A sentry for four stalkers. Megabonk with the well. Oh. Oh, there was an up... Okay, he didn't need to. I was going to say there was an opportunity to block right there. Obviously, the stasis trap hurts very hard. Oh, he actually overpulls to the natural. Oh, well. Now overpulls back, but he's going to end up losing a couple of probes anyways here. Jumi, after an amazing set of force fields, gets really, really good value. Four stalkers for a sentry. There were too many anyways. He's at... No, what do we do? Okay, he's preparing for the Oracle. Jumi having a bit of an oopsie. Oh, is that gonna... That might cost him this probe and the potential for that quicker Nexus at the third. I can confirm Jumi didn't want these probes. It's true. It's true. Why would you want probes? Who wants probes anyways? Welcome, Alex Wingen. Lithanos MD. I did not, Klaus Dog. I did not. Once again, it's been a bit of a chaotic week for me. Oh, Dizzle Tizzle Shrizzle did not get spotted. There is no Robo. It's up to the Oracle, basically. At least for now. At least for now. With that Forge, of course, you can build cannons. Jumi is a DT enthusiast. Oh, Adept from earlier is actually going to shade into the natural. Oh, but look at that. We got cute little shield battery helping out here. Stasis trap. Ah, this time it's going to get caught. Oh, the cancel was so clutch. If he doesn't cancel that, that is a dead Oracle for sure. And that would have probably been the game. The DT Shrine is... Oh my god, Jumi didn't know you can cancel a stasis. Wow. Wait, he's not responding. Uh-oh. Geralt? I mean, he can recall, but, well, he needs to do that. Oh my god. Okay, recall coming. Geralt didn't notice that that was a DT shrine. That 100% he did not. There's going to be DTs in every base. This looks bad on paper right now for Jumi, but it is about to be game over for Geralt. I think. Oracle is going to get recalled to this base. There's only enough energy for one Revelation. He starts up another Oracle, but there's DTs in every mineral line. There's the energy recharge. That is going to help a lot. Revelation. Back off cooldown. But this is crazy damage right now. 14 probes. Oh, and we've got a big overcommitment from Jumi, though. Well, it's still fine. And he depowers +1 weapons and 3 additional gateways. He's going to find even more probes, even as this DT is revealed. Jumi setting so many fires in Geralt's base. 67 probes to 41. He is massively outmining his opponent now. He is a little bit behind in army supply, but he's ahead in the stalker count. And he's got +1 weapons done. And he's got a 4th base on the way. And. Oh, and he's got another DT coming in as well. There's still no Robo. Oh. If he had clicked that stalker right away, I think it's a kill, maybe. For sure on the second swipe. Cannon is going to complete in a moment. That's going to provide the detection necessary. Jumi, it's actually close economically until this 4th base completes, because that's where the probe count is really going to matter. For a long time, obviously, it was very bad for Geralt because of all the lost binding time. Oh, double Oracle. Wow, there's a cannon here. Geralt's basically got a timing, well, now, and that's about it. But even still, Jumi has actually surged ahead in army supply. Oh, gonna blink forward aggressively. He's got charge done in a moment. Geralt, of course, is an extraordinary late game player. So if there's one player that would not attack even if they're ahead. Oh, he's gonna blink forward, try and get the static defense at this base before the gate or the fight kind of concludes. There is a stasis trap here. It's a big in. Jumi probed forward with a zealot, but it died just before it triggered that stasis. Now, this is actually still fine for Jumi, because Geralt can't follow through on this. Not safely anyways, and in fact, he backs away. Both players are using DTs for Archons, by the way, which is very funny. Actually, Geralt, okay, he sees he's too far behind. He's going to use the DTs for Harass. But Jumi's building an additional cannon at this base, an additional cannon at this base. He knows he's ahead. He knows he's drastically far ahead. He doesn't know about the DT Shrine, but he doesn't need to. We're getting to that stage of the game where you just mix in DTs. Jumi on 6 gases. It's always kind of funny how the gas allocation works. Oh, double Oracle in the main. Geralt taking advantage of the fact that he was forced to build that extra Oracle, but, well, at this point, 5 probes is not worth an Oracle. And I would say not even particularly close. I would say the Oracle's value outweighs it by a lot. Especially with Jumi on so many probes at this point. But Geralt's got to do something. Now, he will try and go into Disruptors here. He will have +2 weapons for this fight. Just completing now. Oh, he snipes the Prism. That's a huge find. Okay, that's actually massive. And the DTs do get in here, but that backup cannon at the 4th base is huge. Jumi is going for it. Oh my god, he gets hit with a big stasis. Is this going to be enough? I don't think so even still. The army supplies are so far in favor of Jumi. A lot of them are not active right now. Hallucinating Stalkers is Geralt. That's about the only way he has a chance of winning this game is, well, deceiving his opponent's eyes. But there's an observer here. It sees some of those Stalkers are fake. Geralt will still push this back, but it's more like Jumi choosing to retreat because he doesn't have a lot that holds Stalkers in place effectively. Still, gotta hand it to Geralt. Stasis Trap kind of causes a panicked attack, I would say, from Jumi. And now we've got double Disruptor production. 2 Disruptors out. Oh, that's a great spotting probe. That's letting Geralt know he needs to get back in position on this left side. Really important. Really important moment right now. Disruptor shot. Oh, it actually hits one of his own Stalkers. But Geralt gonna hold the 4th, and all of a sudden the supplies are even. Hello? Jumi does have a 5th base done. He's got that +3 weapons, but he has missed the ability to kill his opponent outright. Oh, Geralt with a bit of a brutal route on these probes, but he's gonna fix it. Mr. Fix-It Geralt. I just want to see these probes get back to mining efficiently. I'm invested in that. You guys might be invested in the game. We're here about different things. You don't know me. You don't know the things I've done. This is, wow, this is impressive. And this is why Geralt's comfortable in the game. You give him a chance, he will take it, and he will surge with it. God, he's so difficult to kill, isn't he? We're invested in perfect mining as well. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, Silent Exec. Now, so there is a timing for +3, and it's a big one. But once that +3 completes for Geralt, the upgrades fall off in terms of effectiveness. Oh, that's a very good observer for Geralt. Awakened. And Jumi doesn't know about it. He's got his own Ruppies. DT's in the main. Get the cannon. No detection. And now the probes are going back. Or, sorry, the observer's going back. Oh, and in fact, it's a good observer for Jumi. Oh, he gets one big shot on some Stalkers. Hits a Disruptor as well. Oh, but on the other side. Oh, the dodge. Oh, we need more Blink Stalker Disruptor in my life. Stick it in my veins. That was expensive. That wasn't actually as good for Jumi as it looked like. It was good, but it wasn't game winning. Not quite. Oh, DT's on the 5th base. Do get denied. Observer speed. Clutch. Ooh, and a Stargate. Okay, Jumi is going to try and, well, he's going to try and win this one with either a mass air switch. Oh, no, those Disruptors find some awkwardly positioned units. Disruptors are going to get fired out from Jumi on the counter. They get a big couple of shots. Meanwhile, Jumi had his blink available for the Stalkers. That's a very good engagement for Jumi. I want to see how this one went. Yeah. Good for Jumi, but this is still very scary for Jumi right here. Geralt's got himself a stronger army. More disruptors, more stalkers. The Archons are kind of useless here. That's a really well-placed observer, by the way. Oh, double disruptor. Does find a sentry. That means no Guardian Shield here. Not that that's going to be the most impactful part of this, but it will make a small difference. In one sense, though, it actually is... It makes your army easier to control, not having that. I wouldn't say that's a good thing, necessarily. Disruptor's getting fired out. We do see a snipe on an observer and a spotter stalker. Jumi is continuing with the armor upgrades. He has stopped advancing his tech for the moment. He built that Stargate. No fleet beacon, no mothership, no nada. Zealots. Gonna get traded out. Disruptor shot! Oh, it's a clutch! It's a huge one. Meanwhile, blinking forward on top of the disruptors of Geralt. Jumi will get some of them, but he's going to get trapped in here. There's no detection for Jumi, and this army getting obliterated. Geralt. Ruptorman. The Ruptorman comes. Ho, ho, ho. Absolute filth. That one disruptor killed 5 of Jumi's Ruppies, I believe. And then Jumi tried to chase bad money with good and ended up turning it into bad money as well. It kind of salvaged the engagement a little bit, but I don't know. I think once that first disruptor landed, it was all hopeless in that fight. Nice pre-spread from Jumi here. Oh, that was almost a big payback shot. He still gets a couple stalkers, but it looked like it was going to be 8 or 9 there. The thing is, Geralt's on his horse now. He's on 5 bases. Oh, hold that thought. Jumi going to try and wrap around on this army of his opponent. Is it the 360? Disruptors are a little bit caught in the back. Geralt, though, trying to pave a retreat for himself, and he does a beautiful job of maneuvering his way out of here. And now he spots 2 of Jumi's Ruptors on the rally thanks to this sieged up observer. Does he unsiege it? No, but that is still so well executed from Geralt. Really well done. Oh, that was so sick. Oh. God, I've missed Blink Stalker Disruptor Wars. They're so good. Can we just make it a law that every game has to every series of a PvP has to have a Blink Stalker Disruptor War? If it doesn't, both players are disqualified from the tournament. I think that's fair. I mean, we have to watch PvP. We should at least make the players... days worse. At least make the players have fun. Oh, Disruptor's getting fired out here. Jumi does gain position on his opponent, but he is a little bit trapped. Whoa, that's a big shot. Meanwhile, though, can Jumi get out of here? He's going to try and recall. Oh, recall goes through on the majority army just before the balls show up. Meanwhile, there's 1 Archon chasing 3 Disruptors. 12 probes did go down. Jumi has surged back in this game in a big way. On the left side, there is a big Stalker attack. Oh, he just misses canceling the warping of these DTs. They don't have Blink yet, so the Stalkers will still be able to retreat out. Good job from Jumi getting out of here. He's trying to now multi-prong his opponent heavily. Jumi has retaken a huge eco lead. These are the late games that get messy, that you go wild for. Nice kill on a Disruptor right there. Jumi adding on a Mothership. It is 6-9 in terms of Ruptors in favor of Geralt, which is, of course, nice for him and nice for the viewers. Jumi has been diligent about his upgrades. He's going to be on 3-3-1 very soon versus 3-0-2. So his units will fight a fair bit better in a straight-up engagement. Oh. I'm not even sure where to look. Oh my god, Disruptor! Ho, 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 ho! Merry Christmas, motherfucker, says Geralt. And now finds a good number of Disruptors behind this. Ooh, DT Morph into Archons there to save from the Disruptors. And that is going to be Geralt finding a very good engagement, chasing Junmi off the map, killing every single Disruptor. No, he lets one live with 35 HP. Almost getting chased down by that DT. Oh my god, Mothership is out though. Mothership is out. Time Warp can be so good against Disruptors. This game getting incredibly chaotic. Both players still have a huge chance of winning this. DT gets blown up, but it does depower a Robo. Now there's Defender's advantage for Geralt at the top of his opponent's ramp while attacking this base. Oh, big shot on some Zealots that were trying to warp in. Junmi trying to trap Geralt's army here in the corner. There's so many Ruptors. It's going to be so difficult to kill. And he doesn't have any Ruptors on the top side, which means that Geralt can force his way out. Ooh, Geralt gets a nice Ruptor shot there. Oh, there's the Time Warp. Cloaking Field activated, but is it going to be enough? Junmi desperately trying to chase it down. He's got his own Ruptor shot. It connects. Only one Ruptor getting away now for Geralt, but the Mothership is going to be on retreat. Can it get out of here? No. Gets blinked on and killed. Junmi will find the last Ruptor. He is going to try and chase it down. He's got to kill on an Observer. Charge Lots running down Archons. That is the state of this game right now. And it is going to be Junmi coming out on top in this fight. But he's got to be careful not to overchase. Geralt has his reinforcements now. Junmi will be able to cover the Ruptor that had just fired. Oh, Disruptor from the side gets blinked on. That was a bold move. There could have been another Disruptor behind it, but Junmi feeling confident that Geralt is starting to run out of money. There are Observers here, so the DTs of Geralt are not going to be able to trade as well as they... Oh, actually, hang on. They get way more kills than I expected. And two of them actually do survive, surprisingly. This is funny. Now it's Junmi with more Disruptors, but it is Junmi with the far better eco. He's got a 6th base. He's held it this whole time. And Geralt is starting to run dry on money. Natural Mind out, Third Mind out, Main fully mined out. Junmi, oh, I think Geralt targeted the Observer there. That's very cute with the cannon. Disruptor does get avoided. DTs blinking on top of the Disruptors. Not going to be able to get the kill. Oh, but it does blink forward, and that's a nice Ruptor shot from the back. Oh, but Junmi barely disarms the second Ruptor. Would have landed a massive connection otherwise. Geralt, though, does find these Disruptors a little bit exposed. Moves in, snipes 2 of them. Junmi down to just 3, and they might all be on cooldown. Oh my god, this has been such an exciting game. Oh, blinking forward, killing that Disruptor of Geralt is Junmi. Very well done, the Mega Bonk. Damn, what a game. Now DTs of Junmi looking for this 6th base. And they are going to most likely be able to cancel that Disruptor shot. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Barely getting dodged. And the Disruptor shot actually saving the Observer's life there. And now gives a vision advantage to Junmi. He's able to blink forward on top of these Stalkers. He's once again got 3-3-1 versus 3-0-2, which is very, very good. DTs could just kill this Nexus. And that would be the better play, I think. But they're not being controlled at the moment. Now he says, oh, okay. Yep. Let me just go back to this. And there it is. DTs being chased now by DTs, but the damage has been done. Geralt's economy has been reset. And Junmi moves back in on the left side. He is going to be able to kill a lot of the static defense here. Doesn't depower the last cannon. And there are DTs here. But Junmi is just going to go for the kill on this Nexus, and knocking out the last of his opponent's eco is pretty good. That truly sets Geralt down to just about no mining whatsoever. He's got 3 probes on 2 mineral patches at his 4th, and everything else is long-distance mining. Junmi. He's even about to have +2 shields at this point. kind of bonking him right now. He kind of is, isn't he? Geralt is going to try and get something done here, but Jumi looking for the final engage to close this one out. Wraps around on the Stalkers, forces out all 3 Disruptor shots, snipes 1, snipes 2, will kill the 3rd incidentally and chase down the remainder of Geralt's army. And that is the last breath of Geralt, being forced from his lungs by the bonk of Jumicus, the one-armed bandit. The happy killer. You have the smiling assassin, and you've got the jester murderer. Oh, yeah. Jumi with a little bit of friendly fire on that last Ruptor. I think that one was for the fans. Mega Bonk gets it done. Look at that. Look at that. They were so close in terms of Disruptors and Stalkers killed. One more Disruptor killed by Jumi. One more Stalker killed by Geralt. But look at the Zealot kill difference. 99 Zealots killed difference. Damn. It's still racking up as Jumi's still in there. Oh my god, what a game. If PvP were always like that, people would love it. Well, maybe not always, but actually maybe. Maybe. Because you never know who is going to win. You just would never know. Would that be a little bit insufferable for the players? Yeah, maybe. Ebo with the liquid clom. The time warp really swung the momentum. It did enable the sickest engagement. It really did. God, what a game that was. What a game. All right, we got Ragnar up next. Ragnar gonna be going up against Jumi. Let's do the time warp now. Oh, I even put 4 Jumi in the title. God, what a game that was. That was actually such a turbo banger. Oh, all right, 1.5 minutes of ads. Oh, Jumi just needs a moment. Oh, is that a Loco emote? Low bonk? Nice. Best PvP I've seen in a while. Yeah, I actually don't know the last time I've seen a PvP that I enjoyed that much. See if Ragnar can cook something up. Jumi is a sneaky lad. See if Ragnar can be a trickster. Bum, 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 bum. May you make a comment to my cam's settings. Sure. Bum 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 bum. Oh, man. It's not in focus? Is it not? I feel like it is. I feel like it is. Maybe not? Maybe needs to be turned off and on. Welcome, Sineazda. Actually, yeah, I think you're right. It's like grainy. Huh. Weird. Weird. No. I can turn it off and on. Well, this is not something to do with autofocus. This particular camera doesn't have autofocus. Yeah, I don't think this is an autofocus issue. I think this is just camera maybe needs to be turned off and on. Also, if you're watching me on like a big screen TV, it's probably more likely to look strange. Also, I need to like shrink. I need to get a proper overlay. I'm talking to Jumi about the last game. He says, that game was so terrible. I took, I don't know the last time I took such terrible fights. Oh, this is, Okay, let's get into this one. Don't get stuck on this now. No. I was getting set up with the map. The map. Okay, if this overlay dies, can we get 1 day of Rasputin for the sub alert again? I think we could. You know what? I think we could probably do once a month, maybe a Rasputin day. Maybe 1 day a month. That's a good idea, actually. What would Rasputin... You're bad? No, it's all good. Am I watching UFC tonight? I don't think I will be. I definitely appreciate it, but I'm like not super into it. I'll watch like highlights though. I'll definitely watch the highlights of it. Like if there's like any good knockouts or anything like that, I'll check it out. All right, here we go. Oh, hopefully this works out okay. There's no like problems. Spawning down in the bottom left, it is Jumi for Streamer Zone. And his opponent spawning up in the top right for Infected. It is Ragnar. It's only about a 3k MMR difference. Yeah. Look, I give Ragnar as good of a chance of beating Jumi as I would have, you know? And I've beaten Juggernaut Jason in tournament, who has beaten Clem in tournament. And you know who Clem's beaten in tournament? And in fact has a very good record against him. Jumi. Right there. That's only 3 degrees of separation. So you're basically better than Cyril, basically. Psh, you could say that. No one would, but you could. By the transitive property, Steadfast is the world. Well, by the transitive property, Ragnar could be the world champion. 3 degrees of copium. Yeah, it's too cold right now in Canada. We don't have enough degrees to go around to make it 6 degrees of copium. So we just have to settle for 3. We know Cyril is Steadfast's favorite streamer. I mean... yeah, pretty much. Jumi going to be going for a 1-base, bit of cheekiness. This is going to be a Proxy Stargate. This is going to be a Twilight Council and like all in with Glaives. What are we thinking here? All right, Proxy Stargate. Whee! Oh, you think it's Proxy Tempest? Oh, it could be, couldn't it? Oh, this is a sick map for Proxy Tempest. And then you can take this Nexus too. It's not a prediction, it's a spoiler. I love that. I think you're right. Oh, that's fun. We're going to get to see the build that Hero tried to do at EWC to Solar. Whoa! Ragnar's going to scout it. Yo, that's actually sick. Oh, oops. We accidentally locked ourselves in here. So Ragnar has a pretty nice situation with this. Unfortunately, he did not mine gas for quick ling speed, so he cannot shut this down easily. We're going to see an expansion here. Ragnar did get an extremely fast third hatchery. Welcome, Squire CD. We do have a lot of lings being produced here. Will be 4 adepts. Oh, Oracle going to go after the Queen at the natural. Jumi, this is not the best. He's going to lose the Oracle. He misclicks it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Jumi might actually be in a little bit of trouble here. If ling speed were done, which it actually should be in a normal game, I think this would actually be game in favor of Ragnar. Like, straight up. Like, the Oracle dies, and it's just a bunch of lings against 4 adepts. Unfortunately, it's not going to work out that way. Second, or one of the queens does get sniped here. With no ling speed, you just can't really keep up with these adepts effectively. Jumi gets himself into a nice little pocket here. Will shade into the natural. Even keeps that one adept alive. It's got 7 kills and 3 HP. Does finally get taken down. There's the Tempest on the way. 4 drones have already fallen. Jumi is going to have this Nexus up and running very soon. Did he not make Warp Gate? He did not. He is just slow building adepts here. There's the Warp Gate. There's the Warp Gate. That's a little late, admittedly. But he's going to have shield batteries at this third base. Well, at this proxied base. Cyril's that dude who loses top 8, right? Oh, damn. Oh, Mr. Mindler, he's just being cheeky. He's just being cheeky. Warp Gate is for losers. Jumi taking a bit of the piss here. Gonna be able to snipe down some drones with the Tempest. Of course, you can one-shot probes and drones. I have a low degree of tolerance for humans. I think most of us do at this point. Wow, Jumi not even split target firing Zerglings with Tempests? You believe this, Joker? Oh, man. I would totally be split firing that while floating $1 billion. Oh, but there we go. He split fired, target fires the drones now. Let's go. Let's go. He's like, oh, you want to see some micro, huh? I'll micro the unit's heads off. Poor Ragnar is getting tortured at this point, just a little wee bit. The funny thing about Proxy Tempest is that even at the highest level, it can actually... Yo, he's purposely just left this Tempest here. He's actually just choosing to lose this to a Spore. That was legitimately a decision. Oh, that's fun. Oh, he's building a proxy macro nexus. Yep. He tried to push the sentry into the Zerglings. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh man. Despite his best efforts, the sentry picking up 2 kills and will survive. He's building a proxy nexus in his own base now. Poor Ragnar is just slowly getting murdered to death. Probes pulling against Zerglings. Ragnar microing his little heart out. What kills larva more efficiently, Tempests or Adepts? Tempest should one-shot larva, no? Yeah, they should. Not gonna lie, close game. GG, close game. Jumi being a little bit of a showman there. Lair is done. Early GG could have gone either way. Ooh, next up's gonna be Mana. Ragnar was ready for the base trade, by the way. He did make a gas in the bottom left. It's pretty fun. Pretty fun. I'm excited to see Jumi versus Mana. Oh, is Mana gonna cannon rush? Oh, I want to see a cannon rush. Mana, I'd be so happy. I'd be super duper happy. If we could get the cannon rush, that would be very exciting. Not gonna lie, that felt base from Jumi. I appreciate very much that that's your response to that. It is very easy to be like upsetty about a game like that, but I'm glad that you had fun with it and that it was good content. All right, we're going to put 2 minutes on the prediction timer for Jumi versus Mana, because this could get explosive fast. I do have to mention, by the way, that I will not be able to cover every game today, I don't think. Not unless we really start to zoom through these, because I do have to be gone for someone's baby's first birthday. And it's a big deal in Korean culture, so... and the baby is half Korean, so that's a relevant piece of information. That's not me just bringing that up, unrelated, as just a non sequitur. All right, here we go. Spawning down in the bottom right, it is Liquid Mana in the bleu, and his opponent spawning up the top left for Streamer Zone. It is Jumi in the green, and I gotta be honest. Pick a number from 6 to 7. 6.7. Oh my god. Oh, he didn't say integer. Oh, that's so good. Wow. They are both memeing at a top tier level right here. This is he's repping a cannon rush right now. How much does Jumi respond to this? Oh, I'd be freaking it out. I'd be freaking it right now. No forge, though. Yeah, it's a fake. It's a full-on fake. He actually built the gates in his main. I see this probe behind the mineral line like this, and I am absolutely freaking the hell out. Jumi keeping his composure right there. Incredible. Maybe he doesn't know that he needs a forge for cannons. Hey, it happened to Galzi, an actual only cannon rusher at a tournament, and yeah. Pylon scout. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, that is some nerves of steel right there from Jumi, though. Oh, Mana does not have 2 points on the board. Jumi does. In this King of the Hill. Mana is the challenger. Jumi's been here the whole time. I think it threw me off because Jumi was not green in the previous game. Oh, he drops a little Bork. Oh, it's the GG dog. There he is. Shouting his battle cry. Bork, Bork, GG. Lame sticker. Oh, the force field whiffs. Ah, the probe gets away. No. Oh, shit. Mana with a little bit of banter. Love it. It's going to be a 2-stalker push into double adept. Jumi will have a... yeah, just a stalker and a sentry right now for this, which is actually not really sufficient, especially without the force field / guardian shield. He would have a guardian shield available right now. Shield battery, though, they're just so tanky. Oh, wow. Oh, Jumi misread that. He thought that the shots were going to come into the sentry, so he microed that back. Meant that he loses the DPS. This is actually very, very awkward right now for Jumi. And Mana finding some immense value with just a couple stalkers. I shouldn't say immense value. He finds a nice bit of damage on his opponent's stalker and even a little bit on a sentry. That's kind of the thing that Mana's known for, though. That little micro. Little bit of micro. It just goes the extra mile. We're going to see... oh, double adept getting into the main base. Finding a lot of probe kills. Four kills. Jumi, though. Oh, trying to chase this down. Unfortunately, you don't go chasing waterfalls. You should stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. He doesn't, and he ends up losing a Stalker and a Sentry. Says, why are they there? Mana must have manipulated the... Yeah, he must have manipulated that. He must have poked them with the Stalkers while the Adepts were in and baited him all the way back. I see. They were insulted and wanted revenge. Damn, Mana with some really nice little moves right there. Puts him in a phenomenal position. Jumi, not in a comfy position at all. His blink is much later, actually, too. Mana... not even that fast. Drama Queens right there. Mana's blink is not even that fast. It's just that Jumi's is quite a bit slower. Glad you enjoyed it, Ragna. Glad you enjoyed it. And glad you're going to get a chance to chill. Chill for a little bit. Mana, unfortunately, a little bit supply block here at 70. So, people talk about Hero and the holes in his walls, and how that's a direct result of him microing his units harder. I feel like Mana micros his units equivalently hard, where he focuses a little bit more on the micro, perhaps, but his usually comes at the cost of supply blocks. Now, this is going to turn into a base trade, and it is going to get messy. Jumi moving forward immediately as his blink completes. We'll be able to find a lot of Stalkers at the natural very quickly here. Mana's going to try and hold this position, but I don't know. Oh, this is... oh, wow, that's an Artosis pylon and a half. Oh, if Mana snipes it, that's 4 gates offline, and they're gone. Who has more Stalkers right now? Jumi, oh, recognizing he needs to kill that pylon, will depower the robo facility of his opponent. Jumi has less probes, but the same number, actually more Stalkers than his opponent now. He managed to squeeze one extra out. Mana is supply blocked. This, okay, we're going to see a recall coming in. Mana's got the better angle for the fight. He can pull the probes. That's going to probably be enough here. Mana blinks forward. Will be able to chase down one of his opponent's probes, or one of his opponent's Stalkers, but more than anything, he's got an economy. Jumi does not. And even though Mana's got a bunch of depowered production, eventually it'll get back online. It's 3 Nexus to 2, and it is Mana who is cooking here. Could he have just defended? I think so. Was it more exciting that it base traded? Oh, hell yeah. Mana, nice blinking back to the high ground here. Makes for a very aesthetically pleasing little conga line as the Stalkers rejoin. And now he's repowered this shield battery at the natural. That's very nice. Jumi knows he has to win right here, and he knows that he cannot. Mana with the little dance. And Jumi calls PP as he taps out. Oh, very funny. Mana dancing. Microing harder, I think we all know it's because of a certain F2 addiction. Yeah, but what I mean by that is not necessarily paying as much attention to run-bys or whatever. That's the prevailing thought. That wasn't a wiggle dance, that was a slash dance. It was. It was. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. All day. Mana gets it done. All right, who's it going to be next? Going to run a quick minute and a half of ads, and we'll get into the next one. I think that's ever the first time I've ever seen that done in a professional game. I feel like I've seen it a decent amount, actually. Haven't seen someone do that in a ladder game. You missed the period of innovation being around and Manor Muling literally every single Zerg player he went up against. Innovation had a special place in my heart. And not in a good way. He was a cheeky lad, wasn't he? Are you well aware of Innovation's mules? Ah, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. All right, we've got GG Machine as the next challenger. That's going to be a lot of fun. Unfortunately, I think the memes are probably come to an end. That's Inno's why I play Terran. He's a good inspiration. So the place that causes heart attack? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Or whatever the rage part of your heart is. The furnace. The blast furnace. Rage, rage, fucking rage. All right. Now, will this be a cannon rush? That would be freaking sick. That would be freaking sick. It's always going to be on the minds of his opponents. Oh, and I think he's doing it. Spawning down on the bottom left. It is GG Machine. Nope, that was just him building a pylon. Psych. Haha, got you. I definitely wasn't just super disappointed myself. Spawning up at the top right is Team Liquid's Mana. Me on Copium. He could still cannon rush. He could still do it. No. He is looking to block an expansion. And he will do exactly that. Oh, Mana. This is... okay. If... okay, that was actually, I think, a mistake from Mana right there. If GG Machine had been ready with a drone at the top of the ramp, he could have gotten the expansion down. 100%. That probe didn't return until like 46, 47 seconds, which is the timing. To, well, you'll always be able to get a 46-second hatchery if you didn't pull any drones very early. And he, of course, pulled one a little early. And he would have also had another drone. Well, maybe not, actually. Actually, I wonder if the math of him pulling that first drone a little bit early and then having to pull a second drone to the top of the ramp. The thing is, you'd have to get the drone to, like, here. 6, 7? Ah, perfect. Thank you, Eba. That's helpful. That's helpful. Sorry? What are you sorry for? That solves the question of the math. 6 to 7? Yeah. Yeah. So 47 second hatch is what you're saying. 46 to 47. Yeah. Yeah. Mana. What are we going for here? Stargate. No? Yes. Chrono on the Adept? No. Chrono probes. Why Chrono Adept when Chrono probe? Now, will Mana do the trademark build he's done quite a bit of? Which I do think... with Mineral Micro, you can make 44-second hatch some maps. Oh, you can make a 43-second hatch some maps. Yeah. Eba. Did you not watch the Lambo video? Did we not see the world record hatch timing? My favorite thing to do is to get excited thinking I've gotten a 43-second hatch and then realize that I built a 15 hatch instead of a 16 hatch. And just be like, oh, I'm not good. I'm just really dumb. Oh, it makes me sad. It is going to be a super fast. That was last map pool, no? No. There's still 4 close mineral patch maps. Oracle pops out. We'll be able to defend this 330 third base. No quick robo, so this is not going to be the Archon drop. And in fact, will be a second Oracle. Oh, gap in the wall. No warp gate done. Oh, GG Machine slips in at the perfect timing. And he is going to see a Robo. He is going to see a Twilight Council. Okay, this will still be Archon drop, but it's a 2 Oracle into Archon drop. Now, does Mana still go for this? That was an outstanding scout for GG Machine. By the way, if you see this early enough, you can theoretically go for an ultra-fast layer and go for a Hydralisk Rush. You can actually have Hydras out in time to deal with the Archon drop. Templar Archives. Oh, we're building more probes first. Templar Archives. Is that going to be in time? I guess it builds really fast. Yeah, it builds really fast. Yeah. I didn't realize Warp Prism was the exact same build time as the Templar Archives. 36 seconds feels so fast. 10 seconds faster than a Gateway. Damn. And to think the Templar counter Vipers. Man. He said whinily. I've been getting absolutely stomped by Protoss. I think my win rate in PvZ this season is like 6 to 7. We're gonna see Banelings morphing in here. +1 melee is actually gonna be done. Yeah, the problem for me is it's become a skill-based matchup now, and that just ruins my day. We're gonna be seeing second Robo Facility added in, and Storm. Mana is an Immortal Archon enthusiast. He's really good with it. Charge lot Immortal Archon. Oh. Drone pops out to instantly die. We do have Banelings done. A bunch of Banes were morphed in, actually. Oh, gotta be careful with the Archons, but Mana's got good Prism control. Now, that actually ends up being very good for GG Machine. Just the fact that it distracted Mana from the free kills he could have gotten. Still going to get a lot of free kills, but it could have been so many more. The Queens at least do get back in position a little bit later. Still 5 drones. Additionally, 5 drones, I believe. Oh, he gets back in. Does he lose the Oracle, though? Oh, feels like he should have, but he got away with one. Ends up getting a couple additional drones. GG Machine. Ooh, gonna run by into the main. And the natural. A little bit of F2ism. How many probes does he lose? These are +1 melee lings. Honestly, very good probe micro. Good usage of the Immortals barrier there to just, oh, well, no, he just wasn't paying it. Was he paying attention? Maybe. Maybe not. I thought he was purposely not picking them up because he's like, oh, the barrier's available. But, it's fine. It was still good positioning. Prevented the surround. Yada, yada, yada. Only 5 probes is actually not much damage for that number of lings. God, that's so much Storm. Bane speed's not done. Oh, he forgot to make it. He forgot to make it. GG Machine is going to have a hell of a time trying to defend this 3-base push. There is a 4th Nexus on the way, but make no mistake. This is a big attack. Hydra speed, Hydra range, +1 melee, +1 missile. Mana's got to be careful. That Prism is exposed. Banelings, well, first 2 Storms are pretty ineffective. The War Prism is in trouble. Zealots on the backside don't have charge. Storms at the front are not good, and the Banelings connect on the Templar. Oh my god, that was as disastrous as it gets for Mana. And he loses literally everything. That was not ideal. On creep, without charge, Prism already taking damage. Well, Mana should lose this game now. There are still storms available, but his fourth Nexus has been forced to cancel. Oh, GG Machine goes back into the storm. That's not exactly ideal. Mana also never started +2. That was basically a 3-base all-in. Now there are some Zealots on the right side, which are going to potentially force GG Machine back. He is extremely far ahead right now. But, oh wow, Mana's actually just going to click the hatch. I think he gets it. Oh, it's going to be close. It is going to be close. He will not get it. Oh, 50 HP. That means those Zealots basically die for free if he can't kill that later. Oh my god, and the Banelings got 4 High Templar on the other side. And seemingly quite a few Zealots. It's not even worth even if he gets it. I would agree. But at least he would have gotten it. Instead, it ends up being the worst of both worlds. GG Machine comes in with Fire and Fury. And takes it down. Well done. Well done. Welcome, Baby Marine. Clearly, those Zerglings should have gotten 6 to 7 probes. I think so. I think they should have, could have, would have. But yeah, no, you can make you can get a hatchery down at like 45 should be the benchmark. If you don't mineral micro more than like a normal amount. So I've always wanted to get really good at worker splits, but unfortunately I'm just not good at anything. And that's not just StarCraft 2. That's just like, that's just generally, you know, across the board. We're doing our best. But, like, not really, you know? Bop, 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 bop. Bum, 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 bum. Thank you, Klaus Dog. I appreciate it. We're just being a little bit silly. A little bit silly. I think there are some things I'm good at. Oh, Ruby rocks. Oh, Alex is back. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. GG Machine is going to be a tough opponent to fight here. Alex making his... Is this second match debut? Only 6 times out of 7. Do you know why it's called spelling? I actually don't. I don't know why it's called spelling. Why would that be? Spell. I'm actually not sure. I never thought about that. Do I need to... Oh, yes, prediction. Who'll win this best... GG Machine. Z King. And Alex. The challenger. Words are like spell. Yeah. You're right. Honestly, you are right. 100%. A positive mental goes a long way. It is true. It is true. It is okay to be self-critical, but not to the point of self-destructive. All right, here we go. Spawning down on the bottom right for the Platinum Heroes. It is Alex, who has been on an incredible improvement track. And his opponent spawning up the top left. It is GG Machine in the bleu. That's really why it's called spelling? Because words are magic. Words are like spells. Nice. Makes sense. Makes sense to me. Oh, man. Gotta support Alex? Oh, hell yeah, Sinista. Hell yeah. The Platinum Heroes has been a great org for a while. Providing a really cool... I mean, I'm not going to pretend to know exactly what goes on behind closed doors, but I'm just going to... Well, I'm just going to assume that, yeah, there's been a really great support structure for up-and-coming players, particularly in Europe, and that's pretty cool. For a while. Yeah, I can't off the top of my head say how long they've been around, but it's a long time. It is a long time. All right, we are going to see Double Adeptu. No? Adept Stalker. Okay. Nice, Setsuna. Or Sinista, sorry. Nice. Also known as the Magnath. Oh. 8lings here. Alex got to be a little bit careful. He doesn't overstay his welcome. Oh, wow. He shades forward with that one adept. Will get a drone. Oh, nice little wraparound, though. GG Machine. I was going to say, so I realized that if you want to build spores at a certain time, and you're about anything less than 10 seconds, let's say 6 to 7 seconds early on your spore crawlers, and you're forced to build one and like morph a drone to save it, just don't cancel it. Just don't cancel it. It's actually quite expensive to cancel a spore crawler. Funnily enough, it's actually pretty close, Eba, to the... Because it's... Well, no, it's more than that. It's like 15 seconds. It's the amount of time that it takes to mine... like, the break point is 3 mineral trips to 4. So once you mine 4, it's worth it to have canceled it. But if you're going to have to build it anyways... 3 makes more sense. Or sorry, if you're going to have to, yeah, build it anyways, and you would only get 3 mineral traps or less before you would have to rebuild it. And it's actually negative value to have canceled it and then rebuilt it. You're just costing yourself extra money. And because you're doing more actions, you might end up being like a split second late on a drone or something. Oh, that's pretty nice for GG Machine. Ling's going to be causing quite a ruckus on the other side of the map. Gets 2 probes, gets a stalker. Almost gets a 3rd probe. Makes up for the damage he takes on the other side of the map to the double Oracle. Now, is this just going to be a Charge Lot Archon push? Oh, Ling's going to get into the main. They are going to see a finished Robo. They're going to see a Twilight of Forge. Templar Archives. Oh, more gates being produced here, but these Lings are still alive. They are still scouting. Oracles do get the final cleanup. GG Machine. Uh-oh. He's not really respecting this. He's not really respecting that this could just be an all-in. Oh, Alex is super supply blocked. He's got a lot of pylons in production. Will GG Machine have enough Hydras out to deal with this in time? Oh, he's going to try and go after these Archon morphs. He's not going to get them. That's actually... Well, that's a fair dead number of Lings. Fair number of dead Lings. 7 Lings going down for that. Alex going to be on 8 gates. Starts up a second Robo. Zealots warp in. We do have Banelings ready. Now, with the creep as it is, this is not bad for GG Machine in terms of the Queen mobility. And Baneling's going to be able to cover those Queens. That's going to be what he needs. He gets the kill on an Archon. Alex putting a couple Zealots in the Prism. Of course, Charge Lots have a magnetically drawn ability towards Banelings, even after you split them. You know what? You can turn... Can you turn off the autocast of charge? You... Oh, no. Oh, no, I shouldn't be telling this. Oh, there's no Spore in the main. What? What? This is now a really good situation, I would say, for GG Machine. He's up in Workers. Hard to remember to do on all of them. Well, yeah, especially if they've just warped in. Only 2 drones go down. GG Machine's got to build a Spore in this main, though. Blizz. He is going to have his Hydra upgrades. Groove Spines will be done in 25 seconds. He's got his +1 missile, his +1 melee, his Bane speed. This is a strong setup here for GG Machine. He's on 82 drones. Outstanding economy. Really great creep spread. The kid's fast. The kid is zippy. But as we can see, so is Alex. But, GG Machine is a zoomy lad. +2 weapons and Psystorm are going to be done. Alex needs a 4th base, but he doesn't have it yet. Banelings are going to split up here. Oh, Oracle gets blasted out of the sky. So do a bunch of the Zealots. Storm's going to get off, but not going to be able to prevent these Banes from getting it on top of the 3rd base. Now, well, the Hydras will get forced back, and a lot of them will actually get chased down. Considering the kind of flat-footed nature of Alex's introduction... Oh, God, these Banelings are still alive. 7 more probes get blown up. Alex has to go. He has to win the game right now. GG Machine is already repumping a bunch of additional Hydras out. It's going to be up to 21 in a moment. Oh, no, the Prism. No. And the Oracle. Okay, well, that's going to be... That's almost certainly going to be game. Alex is still in a position where he needs to attack. He's on 3 bases. He's on 10 gates, sure. Double Robo, sure. A lot of Immortals, a lot of Archons. But, oh, well, Zealot's slipping out to the left side. Oh, once again, a flank coming in. Storm is good on the front line of Lings. But the Banelings, the Hydras following through on this are going to be a little bit too much, I think. Kills a lot of Archons and Immortals. He will pull the probes. He will force these Hydras back. Hang on. Hang on. GG Machine is still attacking, but he needs to be kind of dealing with this Zealot run-by. He does not need to kill his opponent is the thing. It's still a 3-base Protoss. The Zealot run-by has actually been very disruptive. Getting a handle on these charge lot run-bys, well, I mean, it's a lot easier because of the amazing creep spread that GG Machine has. But, man, where are all his drones? Oh, okay, he's got 15 down here. Ah, they were all hiding on the bottom left. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. No, GG Machine's still fine at this point. Just because there is no 4th base for the Protoss. Like, Alex is going to mine out of his natural pretty soon, or start to mine out. His main still has a little bit of juice. But even these patches are about to get below 400. Oh, these Hydras getting caught on the backside. That's a little bit awkward for GG Machine. Has to cancel a lot of those Banes. Zealots once again going to find an opening on the bottom side. This time, those Zerglings will get here in time to deal with them. Not exactly the cleanest engage. There's not really any surround, but still enough Lings to eventually envelop and take this down. Baneling Morph is late, but there it is. I guess Baneling Remorph, really. GG Machine. Maybe getting a little bit sloppy here. Oh, wow, this is actually not so great on the Ling run-by. He split the Lings between the shield battery and the cannon, which means that the cannon got fully healed up while the shield battery was still live. And so that Zergling counterattack kind of spends itself ineffectively. Alex still has a small chance here, but is it about to go up in smoke? He lands some big storms. Banelings. Oh, they almost get on top of the High Templar, but not quite. Archon's finished morphing. This is actually starting to look extremely scary. Is there enough Hydras to get through this front line, though? Oh, nice lift up on these Immortals. We'll keep those alive. Archon goes down. Another one falls. 2 more morphing in. Immortal, though, getting very low. It's going to go down. No, if GG Machine's supply is in the dumps, though. Zealots in the natural. Zealots in the main. Oh, my goodness. GG Machine he's dead. He's dead. That first Zealot run-by was so disruptive. And GG Machine, instead of going back home, continued to attack. And is going to die to a 3-base Protoss while he was on 5 bases. 69 drones go down. Unfortunately for him, that is not nice. Oh, man. GG Machine was playing like his opponent had taken a fast 4th and a fast 5th. We've all made this mistake so many times. Now, there's a lot of Hydras here. But with no Banes, I mean, those Zealots are a nightmare to deal with. Storm will get evaded. But it's 14 drones to 60 probes. And it's about to be yeah, well, 8 drones now. Storm is good. High Templar gets taken down. It doesn't even matter. There's just way too few Zerg units left over, and Alex takes him down. Oh, man. GG Machine. That's a tough pill to swallow right there. But well done by cheeky boy Alex. All it takes sometimes is one single Zealot run-by to just really throw you off. And things can get real messy. Zealots are... They are incredibly strong units. For sure, for sure. Can I use Let Alex as a PDF engine? I mean, we don't have to be like that, Logic. Yeah, I mean, both players did play well. It is just, it's tough. It's tough. The game is extremely difficult. Bum, 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 ba, ba, dum, bum, 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 bum. Oh. I will say myself, yeah, Zealots are tough to deal with, for sure. Zealot run-bys in particular. All right, it's going to be a PvP. Alex versus Art. It was very close. It was. It was. Oh, man. Alex with a big dub there. That is very, very nice for him. Oh, Alex with a little bit of a jumbled probe split. You guys didn't see it, but it was a little bit messy. But that's okay. Hard to have a perfect probe split, honestly. All right, here we go. Spawning up at the top right. It is the Platinum Heroes, Alex. And his opponent spawning down in the bottom left. It is Quasar's Art. In the blue. Bum, 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 bum. Once again, big thank you to Eddie SC2 and OSC for putting on the King of the Hill. I once again am unlikely to be able to finish the whole thing, sadly. I do have to be heading out in a little bit more than an hour and a half at the latest from now. But hopefully we'll get a bunch of games in before then. Exactly, Sinista. He has. Very cool. A very much unsung hero. But his heroism should be sung more from the mountaintops. Alex is going to get the Nexus down a little bit faster. Is Art... Okay, he is going for the Nexus. Hey, welcome, Bane Supper. Are channel points broken? They shouldn't be. But I mean, Twitch... Honestly, Twitch is... In a lot of ways... It's a little spaghetti. Even I know about Eddie. You're not a nobody. Nobody's a nobody. Know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody a nobody. Everybody's somebody. Oh. Ooh, Stalker. Okay, we're going to see a little bit of a dive in here from Arts. He will get on top of a good number of Alex's units. The shield battery was a little bit late, and it got punished pretty hard here. He still kills 2 Stalkers, and he does keep one of his sentries alive. Could have been a lot worse, honestly. It still was not great, to be clear. This was good for Art. But not disastrous, and now he's got a 4-probe lead. Well, yeah, we'll call it a 3.5. No, we'll call it a 4-probe lead. It's close enough. The ebb and flow and back and forth of probe production. He's got a blink timing that is pretty much, yeah, identical to his opponent. It's like 2 seconds off. Anything else, any differences now will be as a result of chrono boost usage. Hey, welcome, Seb. Oh, wow. Very quick third Nexus here from Alex. Yeah, I really was unfortunate this year, or this week. Wasn't able to cover either of the weeklies that I normally cover. And really wanted to cover the Thunderfire Cup. And honestly wanted to cover the Wrong Yi Cup as well that's happening. That I'm going to see if I can get the replays and cover it from... Actually, I'm gonna definitely cover the Thunderfire. It's okay to say this year. It's only been 25 days. That's true. That's true. You were missed? Well, thank you. Yeah, so in my condo... We got bed bugs, which frickin' sucks. It's already been treated. It should be taken care of, but yeah. Yeah, really, really sucked. Really sucks. Did they bite? They do indeed bite. Alex, by the way, losing a... did he lose the pylon there? Yeah, he did. Unfortunately, didn't get to cancel. And loses the Observer. Oh, wow. Double Adept will shade out to the right side. That's kind of nice for him. Both players powering hard on charge lots. Did I try building a Colossus to laser the bugs? Fun fact, one of the methods of dealing with them is basically cooking the building that you're in. So raising the temperature of the whole building to eradicate them. Now, we elected to not do that because that has an extremely high chance of either A, damaging your furniture, and or B, pushing the bugs to another, like, unit, which is, I mean, neither of those things is what we wanted. Oh, do we have a Templar Archives for... None for Alex here. He does still have this sneaky double adept on the bottom side. The Hellbats method. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, kind of. Need Blue Flame. Infernal Pre-Igniter. Here comes the double adept into the third. This is going to find some big damage potentially. No. It's only going to be like 5 probes. That's not bad. but it's not game-winning by any means. Still no fourth base yet for Alex. He's going to try and get in here. Guardian Shield on both sides. Archons are going to be so good for Art here. We see Alex trying to target it down, not able to get that one Archon. Good pullback from Art, getting so much value out of these Archons. And this is just going to be a crushing victory on the defense here. Art. Oh, now blinks forward, snipes the Prism. Yeah, this is over. This is all over but the crying, unless the DTs can find maximum pay dirt. 5 DTs warp in. This is the only hope for Alex right now. Oh, did he just shoot his own stalker? He might have. Not sure. These DTs need to win the game. No other way around it. Both players will be on +2 weapons, which is... I mean, that's something, but... Alex got absolutely slaughtered in that fight. Now, DTs, of course, can be amazing. Oh, Zell's getting dropped off at the 3rd. I mean, this is probably best case scenario for Alex right now. DTs are getting in as the base trade starts, but he does lose his Robo. Did he snipe his opponent's Observer? I don't think... Maybe he did? Oh, maybe he did. Where's the other Observer right now? It is on the other side of the map. Where is the Robo? It is still producing. Alex needs to be... He needed to click that Robo. He needed to click that Robo. That was the only chance. Now another Observer's out. Yeah, no, Art's still going to win this game, I think. GG is going to be called. Art will take it down. Alex, okay, we got to take a look at this because we missed the snipe on the Observer, and I do want to spot that.
We embrace the glory of battle. We embrace the glory of battle.
Cool little move. Great usage of the Observer Siege. Really great usage of that. Unfortunately, he was way too far behind. But it was a good play. And it was the only play he had. And if that had been the only Observer on the map and he sniped the Robo facility, he's going to get that. When you say cook the apartment, how high is cook? Well, you need... I believe you need the temperature to reach 50 or 60 degrees Celsius. I believe it's yeah, so apparently they try and set it to 75. Or sorry, 70. Okay, we got to run a minute and a half of ads real quick. Good job from Art right there. Got a rotating door of challengers. Now, the method we elected to use was 50 to 60 is the range my bathroom hit today. God damn. We're just going to allow that one because that's fine. That'll ruin your furniture. Exactly. Exactly. That's why it's like, well, we really don't really want that. We'd prefer not. Creator is streaming, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him try for the King of the Hill. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Bum. Bum. Bum, bum. Bum. Automod didn't want me complaining about the summer. Apparently not. Apparently not. which, well, okay. Fine. Fine. Brr. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, is it going to be Eba? The Eebster? I put Nicorakt, but it is indeed going to be Eba. Oh, he's playing Protoss. Oh. Okay. So how are you actually getting rid of them? Spraying chemicals in the air? No. So they have a like 3-pronged process. But yeah, it's like pesticides, but they are safe for humans. Obviously not human consumption, and we had to leave the premises for a couple hours. But yeah, pesticides, powder, and then a heat gun. All right, here we go. Spawning up the top right. It is Quasar's Art. In the blue. And his opponent spawning down in the bottom left for the Platinum Heroes. It is Eba. In the purple. It only takes a few hours too. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice that it was quick. But yeah, it's been a very stressful week, obviously. And it's not like break the bank expensive, but it's not cheap either. Automod loves Australia. It seems they do. It seems they do. It seems they do. Oh, Ebo with the little probe trapperoo. It was 700 Canadian for the treatment. What's that in US? Like 450 or something? Something like that. Maybe 500? Yeah, about 500. Oh, Robo facility out of Eba. Oh. Okay, what we got planned with that? A little bit of hero-esque. Has Eba moved fully from Zerg to Protoss? I think he might have. I think he just might have. He hasn't been playing much, so if you're not playing a whole lot, it is very difficult to upkeep Zerg mechanics to the point that you need. But yeah, we do own the place Bane Zephyr. We do, fiance and I. Well, technically the bank owns it. But for just the price of double the actual retail value, we get to live there and eventually own it. Cheaper than renting though, right? Honestly, it depends. A lot of people are renting and then investing. And in theory, if you invest correctly, it is better to do that. Eba is going to pick off one probe with a little bit of harassment, but a nice force field splits the adepts. Good little defense there from Art. Now, will Eba try and warp in an additional adept to turn this back into a one-shot hit squad? Maybe. Cute little hallucination, though, to look for this. That is 2 probes, actually. True. It's super funny how mortgages work, too, because they front load the value of the mortgage into interest. So for the first, like, while, you're paying vastly majority interest. Even with no mortgage, you don't own it. Government does. I mean, I'm not going to say you're wrong. It's more like now we're getting into society. Like, we're getting into very complex questions about ownership. Like, what is ownership truly? We're going to see Eba going into the fast +2. He did get a fast forge here, but it's not that much faster than Art's. +1 finishing. We live in a society. Opinion. We live in a society. There you go. But yeah, no, it does get a little complex. Ooh, 5 Stalker hit squad into the natural. Looking for some damage here on the Eebster. Oh, Eba gonna try and trap these. He doesn't have his own blink, so it is gonna be challenging for him. Oh, this is gonna end up working out, I think, though. Force fields are available. How many Stalkers can he get? Only 1. That is far less successful than I thought it would be in terms of the chase down. Art. Oh, yeah, he ends up getting away with one. That was a very complex web that Eba tried to weave around his opponent's army. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to get the full grab. Now, oh, wow. Glaives coming in from Eba. I mean, this is so many charge lots out of Art. But Glaives is not going to be done for a while. Oh, nice snipe on the probe trying to take a 4th. Art on... Honestly, both Eba and Art are on a very low Stalker count. This is really interesting because Eba went for a pretty heavy Immortal play early on. But the Glaved Adepts are actually going to be really good against the heavy charge lot play. The problem is, once again, Glaives is still, even with some heavy Chrono Boost usage, it is still another 20 seconds away from completing, even if he re-chronos it right now. Oh, blinking forward there. Actually going to end up sniping a Zealot. Very funny that that worked out the way that it did. God, Glaives is so close. He needs it so bad. There is the Chrono. It will complete in time for this fight. Just barely, yes. Oh my goodness. Guardian Shield popped on both sides. This will come down to positioning a little bit. Eva pulling back his Prism. Guardian Shield expires. Zealots are slowly but surely getting cleaned up. Snipe attempt on the Prism is going to be unsuccessful. He didn't finish it. And as a result, it's able to save an Immortal that was very low on HP. Archon, number 1 goes down. Number 2 goes down. Number 3 is getting low. Oh, the Immortal. Oh my god, he saved all 3 of them, though. But finally, the Stalkers will move forward and snipe them. Warping in Adepts, not actually that... Well, I know it's going to deal with the Zealots that warped in. It's going to force his opponent back. And Eba will be able to get a chase down on some of these units. Can he get the Prism? Not quite. It escapes just barely. Eba should not keep attacking right now. He needs to back away. But Art is respecting the Adepts, evidently. At least a little bit. Blink forward finally snipes that Prism. I think Eba might have this. He's building probes during all this, which is a little bit wild. The Glaive Adepts are actually doing well enough against the Stalker with the support of that one Immortal in the back. Eba, I mean, the reinforcement route is so short for him. 4th base to 4th base. Oh, and now he is going to get into the main base with these Adepts. Very nice Zealot warp in to block the Adepts, but they're still going to be able to just chew through those. And now they're going to be able to find a lot of probes. Adept's going to shade to the 3rd base as well. Eba, he's actually going to kill a pylon potentially with these Adepts in the main. Now shading into the natural. Will recall out. He's going to kill the 4th base. And Art, I mean, he is on the ropes right now. Now, the fighting army of Eba is kind of crap at this moment. But I love that he's adding another Immortal back in. Stalkers being warped in. And the Adepts, they're gonna force Art to respond. Or he basically has no eco at all. But the thing is, I think he just needs to go. Because Eba's outmining him by... Well, it's not the craziest amount. +3 weapons, by the way, will complete here for Art. Eba does successfully shade away just as the blink forward comes through. But Eba, as his Immortal count, as his Stalker count rises, he will be able to successfully fight his opponent's army in a straight up fight. Straight up fight. Oh, blink forward. Cannon gonna help. Eba, it's not ideal that he doesn't have +3 weapons, but it's not going to matter as long as he doesn't take a disastrous fight. Now, these Adepts are going to mostly sack themselves. This is not going to be the highest value play, but forcing the army back home is still a win. And those Adepts didn't have an immense amount of value. Or, well, they weren't going to provide an immense amount of value. Eba. Well, okay, there is a DT shrine. Nearly done here. Are there cannons in every base? Not in the main. Not super well positioned, per se. Art. Oh, we'll be able to get a chase down on 2 Stalkers. A little bit of an awkward bit of movement here from Eba. Eba's on a 5th base, by the way. Just completed. 76 probes. He's pumping 5 probes at a time right now. Does he... I mean, he is so far ahead in economy. Oh, good job. Does transfer all the probes over. I mean, technically, he can build 3 more probes for that newest base, but... he's fine. He's got charge done. He's now taking the army supply lead. DT's on the bottom side. They could actually kill this cannon. The lack of shield battery protecting it is a bit of a problem. Oh, fight coming in. These DTs are going to kill the cannon. The lack of shield battery there was a big problem. A lot of probes going to go down very quickly during all this. But can Eba get a killing blow on his opponent's main army? Oh, Art going to try and get himself into the corner. Eba is not chasing with the Stalkers. He's obviously dealing with the other shenanigans. Art manages to save the majority of his army. Well, leftovers of his army. Eva's got to be a little bit careful. He's down in upgrades. Oh, he's going to lose this observer. Okay, he does kill his opponent's observer there, though. This might not be over. Eva does not need to attack. That is actually probably the worst thing he could do just before +3 weapons completes. As long as he doesn't take a disastrous fight, though, it should still be fine. But he does get his observer sniped. That means he will have to retreat. Doesn't want to lose these immortals, though. Yeah, just cannon up your bases a little bit. Cannon, make sure there's a shield battery covering each one. Now +3 weapons is going to complete. That's going to bring the upgrades back to parity. Yeah, Eva can kind of just chill. Okay, there we go. 4 cannons. 2 more at the newest base. 2 more at the 3rd base. Really just a shield battery is all that he needs here. But, I mean, 4 cannons. And he's got this 1 shield battery. He's now covering this cannon, so that's kind of nice. Art is doing what he can to make this game messy, but those cannons could not be better timed. Oh, Eva. Oh, he's going to move for a snipe attempt on this base on the right side. He will get it. But he does have to get out of here with this army. Oh, he's got to get out of here now. Can he escape on out? At least with a decent portion. That was expensive for Eva. Obviously, he's got a vastly superior economy. Okay, Eva. Oh, positioning. Uh-oh.
Mineral field depleted.
Well, that's a little bit awkward for him, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, no, this is still just fine for Eva. Art almost made something happen here. But he was too far behind. Eva takes him down in the PvP. Well done. Well done. One player I really miss, Gung Fu Banda. Gung Fu Banda was a fun player. I feel like he would do very well in this particular meta. I actually feel like Gung Fu Banda's style is really, 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 really strong for Protoss right now. Gungu's face cam. The raw German steel and sex appeal. What is his style? I always like to think that he played Protoss like it was Terran Bio. That's what I always think of. Starting to believe he could hold. He was starting to do pretty darn well. Isn't Eva a Zerg? He is. But he's been playing a lot more Protoss. All right, minute and a half of ads. 2 minutes of ads. 2 minutes of ads. Welcome, Roger Stays Creative on YouTube. Didn't mean to say that a while ago, but here we are. Oh, Nikaract. Okay. Nikaract versus Eva. Eva is going to be playing Zerg against Nikaract, it looks like. Ooh, that's exciting. Das ist exciting. Oh, sneeze. Sneeze is coming. Eva sticking with the purple, as you do. All right, here we go. Spawning up at the top left for the Ladder Legends. It is Nikaract. I believe our first Terran of the day. And his opponent spawning down on the bottom right for the Platinum Heroes. It is Eva. The Eebster. In the purple. Oh, it's like inches away sometimes. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Oh, wow. Eba going for the 47-second hatch. Just to trigger me. Cheeky, cheeky, cheeky. He had the money for a 46-second hatch for sure. For sure. Oh, show steadfast. Ugh. As he bonks himself in the noggin. I would do that to trigger you too, to be fair. Nice. Yep. I'm very easily... perturbed. Any big names playing today? We will have to see. We will have to see. Not 100%. See a few on Discord. Potentially, potentially. Yeah, I'm sad we didn't get to see Battleby continue. I feel like Battleby did have the ability to become like a top... Well, what at his peak, what do we think he got up to? Would it be fair to say he got to like top 16 of Europe? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Creator Beyond? I mean, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Ooh, okay. Hatchery does get down. He did already start the Overlord, but of course he has not yet started Ling Speed. I always get sad when I put the pool like this and it just ever so slightly doesn't actually impact, but just looks bad aesthetically. Oh, can he get the snipe on this? Yes, he can. Oh, that was without even using the grenade. I actually have no idea. I don't know who's up next. I legitimately don't. I don't have any inside scoop. Otherwise, I would. I would for sure be hyping it up. Hopefully. Once again, I may not be able to cover everything. I believe we're at the... this is the 8th player. But for... safety's sake? Safety's sake? Yeah. I don't think that I can start another... game after like 10:45. Maybe I can do 10:50. Well, let me see what the weather's like right now, because I need to drive back to my place and then head out for somewhere, and I need to be somewhere by noon. Is Canada getting hit too? We are going to be getting hit really hard by the snow, yeah. Apparently, we're supposed to, yeah, get 2 feet of snow, 60 centimeters. But I think that might be on Monday. Well, Hatsu will likely do this alone, yeah. Oh, we are going to be seeing a quick Evo here. This is pretty nifty. So a laser's been campaigning for +1 melee before +1 carapace. He had a really interesting discussion with Sort of. That was really, I think, pretty awesome. And I think a very valid point as well. And it was an argument in favor of +1 melee over carapace. I think it's... The theory makes sense, is the thing. Now, carapace is better overall, and we are going to see Eba going for carapace here. But the +1 melee does make sense in many situations. We are going to be seeing Hellion Banshee on the right side. Of course, it is 3cc. Oh, can he get the cancel on this hatchery? I think he might be able to. At the very least, going to lose a Hellion for this. Oh, he actually rebuilds and cancel rebuilds. Double Banshee finding a couple of drones in the natural. Overseer is a little bit late to the party. Eba's still on a good worker count right now. And powering hard. Did he build a second Evo? Yes, he did. Still needs to build that +1 melee. There it is. Wow. Speaking of needing to build, Nikorak is super late with his 1-1. Holy moly, it's late. Eba, not great creep spread, honestly. And that is going to make it challenging to find good engagements. The thing is, Eba's +1 Carapace is like so much faster than all the other upgrades, which all time out with one another. Feels like Nikorak actually has a very late combat shields too. I mean, realistically, he kind of can't get aggressive for a little while. He's going to try, though. I mean, if the tanks get set up in the right place and Bane Speed does... I mean, yeah, this is such a good tank position here. Yeah, it's really, really strong. Especially when there's no creep, which there's no creep.
Armed and ready.
Link counterattack, though, on the other side. These SCVs are going to have to pull. He could cancel the 4th command center, which would be nice. And he is targeting that. He gets the cancel. That's big. But this push is going to be scary. Banshees have cloaked up prematurely, which means they will run out of juice fast. But the Banelings are going to try and get a connection. They get a decent one. There's still a good number of Marines left. One Banshee goes down. Second one will fall as well. There's still a good number of Marines left. This one tank in the backfield up to 17 kills. Queens are being transfused. More Banes do show up. He does get the second tank as well. And Nikorak will be held back, but more reinforcements crossing the map. If he had 1-1, Nikorak would have outright won the game with this push, but he might win it with the reinforcements. Oh, he almost certainly will. Upgrades be damned. Oh, 25 SCVs just went down. 28 on the other side of the map. Okay. If Eba can find a way to stop this push, he might still have it. Might still have a chance, but that is a big if. Now, these medevacs are out of juice. +2 Carapace is actually very close to completing for Eba. He's going to counterattack once again. This... I mean, Eba did lose his 3rd base, but he's got the 4th on the right side, which becomes the 3rd. I mean, Nikorak is still in an extremely good position. He's knocked out so much creep. Siege tank will get a lot of damage, but it is going to get eventually cleaned. Oh, but this base on the top right, that's going to go down. And that's going to knock Eba back to 3 bases. Yeah, the base has to be canceled, even with some good Baneling connections here. Oh, another 12 SCVs going down. Wow, the Ling Bane run-bys have been outstanding. But Nikorak is going to finish 2-2 pretty soon. Feels like Eba's playing well, but Nikorak is just... I mean, he's not stopping. What is the medevac count? Oh, he's up to 7 medevacs now. Medevac energy crisis is kind of a thing of the past. This is before the 2-2 completes for Nikorak. The Queens, with a lot of energy, actually going to be able to take a pretty darn good fight. One of the tanks does go down to the masked up Queens. Problem is, now Nikorak's got a 4th base done and turned into a planetary. Eba, no Hydra attack upgrades, no +2 melee, And now the 2-2 completes for the Terran, and that is going to swing things hard into the favor of Nicorakt. Blue Spines will complete. Tanks are unsieged here, but they will siege up in time. And Eba is going to get forced back. Link counterattack on the other side of the map. This one will get cleaned up without finding substantial damage. Nicorakt's going to find a bunch of the queens off creep, re-denying the 4th base again. And at this point, it is just a numbers game. Oh my god, this base is taking so much damage from Banelings just running by and hitting it incidentally that it actually got set on fire. Gotta hand it to Eba with the counterattacks, but unfortunately, on their own, they're just not enough. You still gotta be able to fight the main army. Drop on the top side is going to get in here. Will get a cancel on this base. Nicorakt, nice snipe on a Bane right there. Good tank position. God, these tanks are just, they're going hard, aren't they? One of them does get sniped here. The other two, well, they eventually, yeah, they will eventually go down to the Hydras. Hydras will have +1 missile in a moment. It's actually a pretty decent engagement there for Eba. Oh, if he can snipe all these medevacs, that'd be amazing. Gets another one. Bio is kiting back. It's having not the easiest time. But once again, Eba's going to get knocked back down to 3 bases again in a moment if he is... Well, actually, I don't think it's an if at this point. I think it's a when. And the answer is now. A couple of medevacs do get taken down. Got to get Eba playing random. That would be pretty fun. Oh, big engage on the top side. He does catch the tanks on siege, but not enough Zerg units to follow through on it. God, watching the Hydra get slowed is just sad. Tanks are unsieged again. This is just before 3-3 kicks in. And this will once again be an okay fight for Eba, but it's... These fights are all fine if he's on 5 bases. 6 bases even. But he lost his 5th. Actually, he was never able to take the 5th. He lost his 4th. And he just never was able to recover economically. Even while he delivered some nice counterattack damage. I mean, if you can't get a killing blow or somehow keep your opponent from attacking for a while during that, it's not going to be enough to win you a game outright. Still, good game. Hoping for Beyond to get a TVT. That shirt's sick. Yeah, it's an OSC Elite shirt. Can we see? I mean, it's really just the OSC Elite. Oh, it is going to be Mindle VK next. Oh, very cool. We can, yeah, I can give it a little show. Yep. Anything on the back? Nothing like word-wise, but there is like a keyboard warrior, so to speak. All right, quick minute of ads. Set up the prediction for the next game. A lot of one-win kings today. All right, here we go. Spawning down in the bottom right. It is Mindle VK in the blue. And his opponent For Ladder Legends, it is Nicorakt. Why is SC2 Expert on the back of your shirt? What's Mindle's MMR right now? That is a really good question. I'm not sure. I've never seen that before. I don't think I've ever seen that where the two workers just stopped. I didn't know that could happen. Where they're in the middle of the map and they just run into each other and they don't like skirt around one another. 5,600. I thought he's been at like 6K. It's not bad. No, it's very good. It's very good. But I think relative to what he has been, and Nicorakt might be like 6'2". Looking on his one account. Yeah, he could absolutely have a barcode that's very highly ranked. Nicorakt is on fire lately. Yeah. As per that previous game. I can tell you those games as Zerg. I mean, a lot of games in StarCraft 2 are not fun to lose, but like you just feel like once you lose that fourth base, you're just on the losing end for so long. It just feels so bad. Because your opponent just keeps sending units at you, and you never take disastrous fights, but you're on the losing end tempo-wise for a very long time. Blink. Yeah, Nicorakt was pretty much maxed for a very, very long time, or at least, like, he was, like, ahead by, 20 to 30 supply for a very long time. Winter Madness, bit of a winter wonderland. Blink did start up a little bit late. Hey, welcome, Bane Riders.
Game paused.
A little bit of a pause coming through. Yeah, let's see what MMR is right now for Nicorakt. 6'3", 63, 43. Damn. Really good. He sure did, Pestruzzi. Pestruzzi.
Game paused.
Oh. The double. That's funny. I don't know that I've seen a pause. We're just pausing back and forth.
Game resumed.
All right. We're here for everybody to have a good time. That's what we're about. That's what we want here at this stream. Except streamer when he ladders. Streamer's not allowed to have a good time. But Everyone else, all the viewers. Viewers are allowed to have a good time. Banshee. Nikaract is a big Banshee enthusiast, and there is no Robo-Dun just yet. It's going to be finishing in a moment. But Banshee Cloak going to be quite nice for him here. Oh, he just immediately backs away. Doesn't even show Cloak yet. Nikaract, he just kind of missed a... Well, I guess there was a shield battery here. Feels like he could have found some more value, but doesn't want to play the risk game, so to speak. Doesn't want to roll them dice. 4 more gates coming in for Mindle VK. They're not done yet. Should have been at minimum 3. It feels like it should have been a lot more than he got, that's for sure. But he wants to focus on having multiple threats during this big push. Shield battery will complete in the main in the nick of time. Here comes this big push. Oh, the siege is very, very late. Mindle VK is going to blink forward on top of these tanks. Is this... Oh, he didn't blink with these stalkers. Okay, so he has to retreat out. Probes... Oh, that one Banshee in the natural got kind of shift-clicked in, or just queued in, I guess. A little bit blindly. That's the only thing that goes well for Mindle VK about this. But now he's going to blink forward. He's going to clean up that tank. He's going to find a lot of Marine kills for very little losses on the tail end. And the shield battery in the main base is going to keep a lot of these probes alive. Oh, Mindle VK maybe could have sniped that Banshee. He'd been a little bit faster with the blink play. Okay, this is Nikaract. Why did we go back in? Well, okay, now the Banshee's dead. Okay, this is still really good for Nikaract. He's got stim, combat shields, and +1 weapons done. He's got a third Nexus, or a third command center more than, well, it's like 2/3 of the way done. Yeah, this is still very good for Nikaract. Nikaract is incredibly far ahead after this. Observer will spot this army of Nico. Yeah, this is going to be really, really tough for Mindle VK. He's down in upgrades. He does have double forge on the way, but his tech was not good during all that. So it's really important that he didn't lose his third. Oh, big friendly fire mine. But the Immortal's already dead. Is there enough for Mindle VK to hold? Probably. Yeah, comfortably, actually. Okay, that was not great, actually, for Nikaract. Yeah, that was actually, I would say, very bad for Nikaract. The sentries go down, yes, but the Marauder count being reset so hard means the Colossus are actually going to be pretty valuable. I feel like that was kind of a throw. A little bit. The one Widowmine did a lot of friendly fire damage and killed a couple Marines. So Nikaract is actually getting credit for more kills on this battle report. Yeah. Obviously, losing those sentries is brutal for Mindle VK, but now he gets to survive up to his 1-1. Yeah, I feel like that just fully reset the game. There's one Colossus already out. Second one's going to be out in a moment. I still wouldn't say that this is a terrible position for Nikaract, but I definitely think that you don't want to be losing those units like that. Now, this is really nice for Nikaract. 5 Zealots for free, basically. That's really nice. Mindle VK fires up to 2-2, though. Nikaract, he can go straight into his 2-2 in a moment as well. Was that just one spotter Marine that died? Yes. There is not a lot of map vision for Mindle VK. It's still not what I would call a good situation for him. But the game should have functionally been Do I want to say over? Maybe not over. It's hard to say. Hard to say. Now, ghosts are starting to hit the field. There's already 7 Vikings on the field. Extended Thermal Lance is done, and the third Colossus is just now popping out. Nikaract has obviously rebuilt that Marauder count up to a very sizable number, which is going to be good against the Colossus. Necessary, even. Oh. How did a Marine get into the natural? Wow, it's actually going to get 2 probes, 3 probes. Okay, that shouldn't have really happened. Mindle VK will survive to complete his 2-2. Nikaract deciding to back away. I think he didn't like what he saw. And Mindle VK seeing this army come back home. He's going to be very happy with what he's seen. Starts up some more probes. The thing is, I feel like Terran players are so much more confident in the late game against Protoss now than they have been in a very, very long time. Like, a very long time. And Nikaract, well, he is going to be happy to get to the late game, I think. But Mindle VK, considering how this game started, I would say is happy to just be alive. Three fires up for Mindle VK. But Nikaract's going to have his own 2-2 completing and should be able to go straight into 3-3. He's got the cash for it, and he's, boom, immediately fires it up. Ghost Cloak, +1 ship weapons. It used to be that the most terrifying thing for a Protoss player to face was +2 ranged Liberators. Now, there's just a lot of things that are scary for Protoss players to face in the late game from Terran. Storm, though. Oh, big storm on the Vikings and Bio. Vikings will find, well, he finds a kill, but oh my God. He loses every Viking. Okay. Wow. A lot of Zealots go down, a Colossus goes down, and a High Templar goes down. But 12 Vikings, 2 Ghosts, a ton of damage to the army. It will all heal up. But oh boy. That was not it for Nico. The thing is, it is still now a 4-base Protoss again, as he has his 4th base or 5th base denied. I still feel like this is a totally fine position for Nikaract. Mindle VK has rebuilt his Colossus. He's going to build a Prism. I think Mindle VK's best chance in this game is to go with 3-3. And his timing is coming up. Would love to see a little bit of focus with the Chrono Boost on that. Oh, there we go. These 2 Chronos will bring this upgrade setup to completion. Oh. Mindle VK looking for the army of Nikaract. He is going to be able to find a good portion of it on the side. To be able to snipe down that Medi. This is actually a lot of army supply dying. I feel like this is Mindle VK's best chance right now. Nikaract just lost a lot of stuff. 3 full medevacs and a decent portion of his army. I don't think Nikaract should be fighting, to be honest. But he is going to look for the fight. Storm does hit this Vikings kind of hard. Nikaract disengages before it becomes an overextension. So that's good from him. Scan does find the army. Nikaract very close to completing his own 3-3. Vikings have a pretty good position on these Colossi. Will be able to kill one of them. Storm is late, but it is good. Now the 3-3 completes. And Mindle VK's timing is... it's no longer got the big oomph, that big advantage that he was looking for. He has denied his opponent's 5th, and now he's secured his own. Oh, if he gets a kill on the planetary, that would be huge. Nikaract is late to respond. He does lose this. Storm and the Vikings will hit above the chasm. And these High Templar are landing some big storms. Oh, that's a good one, too. Doesn't get any kills, but he does get some more damage to this army. And because it's been only Vikings being produced, damage is all of a sudden a huge deal. Is there enough to push through on top of this, though? There's not a lot for Middle VK. Zealots will reinforce from the left. Is that going to be enough? Vikings, 2 of them do go down. Colossus have all died, though. But Zealots and DTs, there was actually no scan used initially, so the DTs got crazy damage. And Nikorak is going to tap out. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, man. Oh, man. Ay, ay, ay. That is rough. That is rough. After how well that went at the start, yeah, that came apart at the seams quickly. I think the big problem for Nikorak is that he was out of position on the 4th base. And when Spindle VK sniped that, things got really, really messy. Can we get a Storm OP emoji? Heh. Unironically, Storm is not necessarily stronger, but it's kind of more frustrating / annoying to deal with. Okay, it's going to be Shameless next. It's the zoning. It's really strong. And like, there's such a deep, kind of deep-seated mindset of how you're supposed to deal with Storm and how long it lasts. The thing is, I feel like it's made handling Vikings more difficult. Which I feel like Storm versus Vikings is a really strong use case. Mindo VK versus Shameless. Shameless has been cooking recently. He's been looking very, very good. Yeah, exactly. You have to completely disengage. It's a zoning tool. It's really strong. My favorite was Artosis's video saying that Protoss was just not going to be a race anymore. Like, it just wouldn't exist anymore. It was just dead because of Storm being changed. And it's like, dog. Like, come on. All right, here we go. Spawning up at the top right. It is Little Fairies Shameless in the blue. And his opponent spawning down on the bottom left. It is Mindo VK in the red. I mean, if you went by Clem, you would say that Marines are the counter to Banelings. Like, if you went by Clem as the measuring stick. Like, and you would say, like, Marines are like the hard counter to Banelings. You'd be like, oh, well, if your opponent makes Banelings, you should make Marines. Like, it's like, well, yeah, okay, if we go by that metric. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, one Cyclone and a Medevac is a hard counter to 5 Blink Stalkers or something. Or it's like, these are extraordinary cases. Just play like a god. What's wrong with you? Exactly. Exactly. The reactor cyclone. I mean, yeah, the reactor cyclone stuff was way too strong. I'm 35. I don't have Clem mechanics. Me too. Although I'm 36. Feels old, man. Yep. This might have to be the final game of the day for us. It'll depend who the next opponent is. And it'll depend how long this one lasts. You're only as old as you feel. That's true. That's true. And if you keep yourself in, like, if you take care of your health, keep yourself in good shape, eat healthy. I stopped drinking pop, or basically anything that wasn't coffee, tea, or water, like 2 years ago now at this point, maybe 3 years ago. And like the very occasional beer. Doesn't apply to StarCraft. It's yes and no. It's a lot more difficult to kind of get lined up. Well, for me, it's not the fat, like full fat. It's about the sugar. I like just don't drink a lot of sugar. Or sorry, I just don't eat a lot of sugar. Force fields on both sides. Blink is going to be completing 4 middle VK in a moment. He does catch a couple of Shameless's stalkers. Is this going to be an okay fight? There is double adept in the natural. Blink will complete here for Mindle VK, but he obviously doesn't want to leave these sentries abandoned. Unfortunately for him, it's not going to matter whether he wants to or not. The Blinks are going to come through, and they are going to get every single sentry. If those sentries could have found a way to escape, or if Mindle VK, rather, could have found a way to get them out, that would have been a really good situation for him. But instead, the game kind of resets to pretty close to even. I think Shameless comes out a little bit ahead. Now, Mindle VK's got quite a bit faster +1 weapons. I don't know that he knows his opponent's forge timing. No, he doesn't. And because the sentries were all killed, he won't know that timing. Chicken, rice, water, coffee, and hard stuck at Masters. Damn. I will say there's like a lot of things you can do that actually would make you, like physically, that would make you better at StarCraft. Basically anything that's good for, obviously, neurological health, but anything as well that's going to improve your circulation and blood flow. It is just going to be 2-gas charge lot out of Mindle VK. Shameless is taking a 4th base, but he did scout this. He's got his own Templar archives nearly done. Obviously, that's a fast building structure anyways, but if Mindle goes right now, and he is going right now, this is a really nice timing. All the gates setting up. Or lining up, I should say. Observer will spot this. Charge and +1 for Shameless are going to be done in time. But it's the Archons that won't quite cut it. Guardian Shield going to be helpful here. Oh, unfortunately, the Archon does get pushed into breaking one of his own force fields. Guardian Shield's available on both sides. The Zealots of Shameless are really bottled up by Mindle VKs. Can Mindel keep going? I think he might have it here. Probes are trying to pull into the fight, and they are just getting completely tunneled. Funneled, tunneled, whatever you want to say. Funneled would be the word that would be, you know, correct. But this is going so well for Mindel. What a beautiful attack and engagement from him. Blink Forward will finally snipe that Prism. Is this going to be enough to hold? I don't think so. Well, he will hold. But is it a real hold? Is the question. Because there's more Zealots being sent across the map. He lost 21 probes. He is still on 4 Nexi. Okay. He gets the time to build 2 Archons. Yes, he will in fact hold. Okay. But can he actually recover? Because you can hold, but you need to actually find a way to truly get back in this game. And I don't know that he can. Mindel VK is crossing the map with a Prism. Zealots, they are going to get kind of separated off. Mindel VK, ooh, he's derping a little bit with those Zealots. This is not exactly the best control from him. War Prism will show up, but a lot of the Stalker's going to fall. Sentry goes down. This is actually about the best fight Shameless could ever have found. Oh, and now this is going to be an even better fight because the Archons are going to be healed up by the shield batteries. This is a really big overcommitment from Mindel VK. He is throwing away so much of his lead. It's now an army supply advantage for Shameless, even though it is minuscule. Shameless finds a way to hold on. And on the other side of the map, he kills 4 probes with something. Oh, man. Mindel VK kind of... It feels like he had that game. He had the game won. But... Oh, well, he is going to move in with a little 3-stalker hit squad, which, funnily enough, with the +1 weapons, is enough to one-shot probes. Not really something you think about. Mindel VK did complete his 4th base. He still got a big probe lead, even before this little bit of harass. Oh, looks like a single Zealot tried to run by on the other side. The thing is, Shameless is still in so much trouble right now. But Mindel VK is kind of refusing to tech up. He's still on 2 gases. He's still going with just charge lots. Oh, but this could be the backbreaker. Prism in the main. No vision on it until the warp in starts, basically. And there it is. 7 Zealots warping in. +2 weapons has been built. I think he needs to recall. Oh, we're going to target down the Templar Archives. Zealots and Archon. I like that recall. This is such a tenuous defense right now for Shameless. But he's so far kind of making it work. At least initially. More stuff warping into the main. Very interesting where he's choosing to warp in with Stalkers. Archon will be juggled out of here. This is... Oh, snipe attempt on the Archon in the back. Shameless trying to warp in defensively again. It's chaotic as hell here. Oh, that's a big Zealot warping into the main base. +2 weapons will complete in a moment. Mindel VK might still be able to close this one out here and now. A couple gates going to get depowered, but, I mean, Mindel VK, or rather Shameless, doesn't have a whole lot of money in the bank. Oh, Archon is going to get taken out. Doesn't have to blink aggressively after. The Prism did get forced away. It did survive. But Shameless, he does not. Mindel VK barely manages to hold on to the lead he has and pushes through for a dub. That one attack on the 3rd base. The first one, so good. The second one, almost a disaster. But once again, manages to hold on. Manages to keep his lead, keep his composure. And executes a multi-pronged bit of harass. Gets the job done. Mindel VK picking up the double dub. All right, who is the next player? Okay, it's gonna take. Okay. Ooh, next up is gonna be solar. Okay, we can do this last one. We can do this last one. But that will be the last one for us of the day, for sure. Even if it's a 12 pool drone pull, and he wins in 3 minutes, this unfortunately has to be the last one. Hey, welcome. We'll take Old Storm back happily. Yeah, I wouldn't say New Storm is much stronger. I would say Old Storm is stronger, but New Storm has uses that are more valuable. Certain uses. I do need to hydrate. All right, quick minute and a half of ads, and we'll get into Mindel VK versus Sola. Rex, please. Is he still streaming? I don't know if he's done any of these before. The OSC King of the Hills. Mindel VK picking up 2 maps is kind of sick. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. All right, here we go. Spawning down on the bottom right for Falcons. It is Solar. In the blue. And his opponent spawning up at the top left for Psystorm Gaming. It is Mindel VK. In the red. Yeah, he's streaming. Yeah. I mean, Hatsu will be covering it, but I mean, that's something that would have to be coordinated. Might not be English friendly. Yeah, no. Hatsu is Russian stream. But I mean, you can still watch the games at the very least. Oh man. You meant Rex? Oh, well, true. Yeah. Oh my goodness, he almost killed that probe. Oh, he wants to cut off. He can get it. Yes, he can. Big kill. Aura. Bomb. Oh man, I gotta sneeze. Oh, big sneeze. I think the Steam console is going to be cool. is an intriguing question. Who could say? Who could say? What is cool? Is it even an objective thing? Probably not. Oh, by the way, tomorrow will be the another Euthermal 2v2 bonus cup, so we're gonna be covering that too. We're gonna try and stream a lot in the next little bit. Thanks, by the way, for streaming today. Yeah, my pleasure. I do enjoy it. Oh, Adept's gonna shade forward here. Solar. Oh, he does get the save. And yeah, he gets the save on everything. Very nice. So this is an example where actually canceling all 3 spores, I think, would be mathematically worse. But actually, I would argue you could let 2 of them finish and reposition 1 to the natural. Oh, probe in the wall. Oh, okay. Well, actually, that didn't kill any lings. And it distracted the Stalker. That's a really, really good little situation for Solar. It lets the Overlord escape. Forces the Oracle to turn on its Pulsar Beam. Yeah, really good for Solar, I would say. Oh, that is a fast Robo facility. Oh, Mindle VK's charge lot all inning. Oh, boy, baby. Is he ever? Oh, he put the 1 probe back on gas mining out of habit. Oh, boy, howdy. Is he ever charge lot all inning? He is building this gas to fake. Will Solar fall for it? That is the big question. Mindle VK has already had himself a hell of a day. Solar is building a Roach Warren. No, this Creep Tumor is actually a negative for him right now, because he could theoretically full wall. Oh, that probe. These probes is fakes. They're real, but they're fakes. Oh, Lings! Hoi! Sees the Zealot. Gate, gate, gate. He's already building roaches. He's on 63 drones. Oh, sees the gates, sees all the gates. Sees no gas mining. Gonna be able to pick off 2 probes here. Here comes the charge lots. Solar actually might defend on 63 drones. Well, at this point, 62. He's building a spine. But he's got roaches. He's got the queens well positioned. Zealots are going to try and get in here. This is going to be scary. There is no sentry. Why does Mindle VK have so much gas right now? Zealot's going to try and get into the main base warp in. Oh, Spore Crawler did reposition away from this spot. Another one as well, but the Oracle runs out of juice. It is chaotic, but it is not close to a Mindle VK victory, unfortunately. And GG will get called. Solar survives the charge lot all in very cleanly. Wow, wow, wee wah. Bop, 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 bop. Hey, thank you, Balmy, for the raid Reno. Thank you, thank you. Welcome, welcome. Ah, unfortunate. Unfortunate timing. Because that is... I literally need to... Oh, no. This is a King of the Hill ascent. This is a King of the Hill. Oh... Oh, man. That is very unfortunate. Also, welcome the real Goat Puncher. I have you VIP'd, but this is not... You changed your name at some point. Who dis? New phone, who dis? You don't think so? Oh, so then are you just the person that posts all the threads on our StarCraft and whatnot? Yes, and you moderate it. Oh, very cool, very cool. Thank you. One of the one of the bright spots on StarCraft. I will say one of the relative few. Also moderating. Oof, that's a big task. Big task. Creator is next. Oh. Yeah, no, I have to go. I have to go. It would be really nice to play this one. Hey, well, I appreciate it. Shine on you, Crazy Time, and thank you. Thank you. Yeah, unfortunately, I do have to go. There are still 4 more games for this one. We are going to... Yeah, we're going to raid up. So we can either raid up Creator or we can raid up... No, we raid up Hatsu. Yeah, of course we raid up Hatsu. Yeah, this will not be in English, unfortunately, but at least you can still catch the games. Hatsu? Wait, can I not... Can I not raid them? Oh, Hatsu. The Doi. Obviously, unfortunate that we can't do this one. Obviously, you know, be kind. I don't know that she speaks any English, but you can still cover or watch the games, and that is pretty cool. Once again, big thank you to Eddie SC2. I'll be back with the U-Thermal 2v2 Cup tomorrow. These are going to be good games because they usually, towards the end, is when the Koreans start playing again. The end of these cups, or the end of these King of the Hills, and it's very enjoyable, very entertaining. It's going to be Taito Citadel for that one. And yeah, thank you very much, Balmy, for the raid. Sorry I couldn't stick around much longer. I do have otherwise previous engagements. Bye-bye.